Who? That guy? That's me. He's strange. He also likes vinyl. Behold, vinyl in strange places.
Here I am. Hey, how's it going? This year, I have decided to embark on a journey. A strange journey. And I like that idea. I like that idea of something strange, a little different. And I decided to combine two of my favorite hobbies. That is paddling, specifically in outrigger canoes, and vinyl records. Yes, so what am I going to do? Well, as the name of the video sort of implies, we're going to be listening to some vinyl. Now, where are we going to be listening to that vinyl? Well, in strange places. And we are going to be doing it on this. Why did that just happen? Okay. We're going to be doing it on this bad boy right here. My new portable record player. Hey, look at that. It's completely reversed. Is there a way to change that in editing? I'm not much of an editor. Let's see. An editor? Let's see right now. It didn't change. It's the same. That's fine. I don't care. That's fine. This is the portable record player. Boom. Put that down there. Where did I go? I'm down here. It's not standing up. I'm right here. What record are we going to be listening to? Well, this one right here. Also in reverse. Cantos de Rapa Nui. Now this is music from Easter Island, Rapa Nui. I'll tell you a little bit about this later, why I chose this particular record. But it does somewhat pertain to outrigger canoe. And that's why I'm, the perfect match. We're combining them. So yeah, why is that turning off? Why is that doing that? So that's what we're going to be combining. Two things together, paddling. I have to stop the urge to stare at. Let's get to it. All right, so where am I? Well, down at my club, Latitude 248. Shout outs, Victoria, BC. I'm going to show you my setup. What I got going here. Let me flip this bad boy around for you. Can you flip around mid video? No, you can't. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna stop it. This is what we're working with right now. Got my outrigger canoe. There's my paddle. There's my backpack with the record player and record. Here's my setup to get this tripod on here because it's not really meant for a canoe. Also, these things are meant for speed, typically. And usually you don't want big old straps on the bottom of your canoe affecting the glide. But that's just, what we're going to go with. We're not going for speed today, okay? We're going for effect. There's some birds over there. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, you're welcome. Might edit that out. That's fine. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to head out to the open ocean. Not that way. That's sort of like the harbor. Or I guess more like the gorge, we call it here. I guess I'll show you a little bit over here just in case I want to get the footage for that. We are going that way. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, just winging it. That's the fun of it, though. I've never put a camera on my canoe. Okay, let's take you for an adventure here. Let's see if this works. Yep, I like that shot. That's good. Officially over the water. Okay, I don't mind that. Now you may ask yourself, is my phone waterproof? I have an answer. The answer is no. But that's fine. I have a hell of a time pushing that with. Should I go barefoot? No, no one wants to see my feet. I guess you should get footage of me getting in. I'm gonna try not to get my phone wet. Like another thing I'm gonna be doing. I also want to see if I'm gonna be able to stop the video. Yes, I will be able to. It's just going to be insanely hard and not recommended whatsoever. But that's okay. canoe. I'm somewhat in frame. I'm gonna have to fix that. But okay. Taking off. Splash. You know, that's the thing with the outrigger. Splashing is annoying, and it happens a lot. You want to avoid it if at all possible. You know, we're moving pretty good considering those straps are on there. You know, some people put those straps on there for like resistance training. It's not really what I had planned, you know. But that's what's happening. I hope the wind is okay. You know, I didn't like, you know, that you're actually going to be able to hear me, and you're not just hearing like that. Okay, well, I'm happy so far. I'm also like, you know, on this water. I'm gonna wait for that breeze. You're probably not gonna hear me. On this water, there's like a lot of traffic, but also like a lot of people that I know who I'd rather not run into while doing this. So we're gonna try to avoid that. I'm gonna stop it here. We're gonna cut back with my head a little more in frame, and hopefully a little further out. Yeah, this is the part where I feel like falling in. Very real possibility. This is not what you want to do typically on an outrigger canoe. Hello. Getting some weird looks already. That's okay. The maneuver I need to do to turn this thing on is not ideal. You don't typically traverse an OC1. Now that's what this is called, by the way, an OC1. You don't typically traverse an OC1 the way I just have, crawling on the front of it to turn on a phone. I'm happy with the results that you can see my head. I'm decently convinced that the wind is not too much of a problem right now. And we're having fun. My head is in frame a little better. I feel like this footage is coming out much better than I could have hoped. You know, I don't typically, when I'm just paddling along, and for reference, that land you see right there, maybe 20 meters away. You know, so everyone can hear me. So I don't typically essentially scream while I'm paddling. It's not like my go-to mode of speaking, especially when there are people looking at me like I am a crazy person. This is way harder than it typically is. You know, sometimes people put like one rope under the canoe for a little bit more difficulty. I have 3 straps. It's a lot. I'm warm. There's no denying that. I am warm. It's a little bit of a warmer day than I had really anticipated. But we're getting there. There's the wind a little. Hopefully it's not bugging you guys too much. There's a really weird feedback loop with it. I can see myself right now on this here phone. But the footage is lagged about, you know, gotta be like a quarter of a second behind. So I'm like watching myself paddle slightly in the past. It's very strange. We're coming up closer to the open ocean now. I'm not 100% convinced I have it in me to get all the way out there. I mean, it's not that far. Don't mind the noise, there's an active runway here. I'll try to get that in frame for you. You couldn't see that at all. You know, I may just scrap the whole open ocean thing. I'm worried about the wind. You guys aren't gonna hear anything. I could fake it. You know, if you angle it just right. A little more this way. You know, I was hoping you could get it just water, you know, no land in sight. That's proving a bit more difficult than I perhaps had anticipated. Yeah, the wind is a little worse out here. You might be hearing voiceover Jesse right now. My name's Jesse, by the way. Yeah. Probably should have mentioned that a little earlier. But that's okay. My name is not Vinyl in Strange Places. But you have to admit, this is a strange place. And this is a strange idea. I don't know. We're getting close to the open ocean. I'm feeling it. The wind's a little brutal. Okay. One thing about these outrigger canoes also, they can be a little tippy. Especially when you have a very heavy backpack on with a record player and a record. And the wind is coming at you from the left. This little pontoon, it's called the ama, it helps you keep upright. Because if that thing was not there, this craft would, well, it would go over pretty quick. But, yeah, we're struggling along right now. I can guarantee in the video it does not look like this is very treacherous as we go over some waves, and the stability of my tripod comes into question, and every decision leading up to this point I am currently questioning. And I know what you might be asking me. Hey Jesse, I think you might have done this on a less windy day. But I don't want to hear from you right now, okay? You can go out on windy days. These are surfing canoes, they like the waves. But typically you don't want side chop the whole way. This is what we're experiencing. These straps on the bottom of my boat. Yeah, they ain't helping, folks. May I call you folks? I think folks is good. I'd really rather not flip because I would lose my phone and my brand new record player probably. And my very treasured Rapa Nui record. Why did I bring that out here? This is a decision that I have made. We can't deny that. I have made a decision, folks. You probably noticed that I just paddled. You're supposed to switch sides, by the way. I just paddled on the left for the last 100 strokes. Kind of a safety thing. You paddle on the left, your body's going to want to go left. Protect that ama from flipping. I don't usually paddle like this. It doesn't feel very nice on your back. Your left leg starts to fall asleep. But as I said before, it be windy, and it's windy in the worst direction. And I really don't know how it's going to go when I get to where I want to go, to then take out my record player and listen to a record. And boy, let me tell you, This is a strange place to listen to a record. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but we're coming out of the gate fast. I'm here for it. Feels like the place I'm looking at right now, it looks like maybe less windy than. It doesn't really make sense because we're a little sheltered here to an extent. And the place we're going, I'm inclined to call the open ocean. Oh, nearly. We are close. You know, it might be a bit of a rush operation getting that record on the record player. It's going to be a little awkward. This is not exactly an enormous cockpit, as you can see. My legs barely fit in. Okay, I almost just flipped. This was a bad idea, folks. It's too windy. I feel like it adds to the excitement, though. Let's turn this bad boy around. Right into the waves. That's good. You don't want to turn with these straps on it. Boom. Open ocean. Kinda snowy. And by snow I mean wind. Okay. We're gonna try this, guys. I don't want to lose my paddle. Oh gosh, get that out of the way. I'm okay with this right now. Just don't flip. It's gonna be a bad time. Okay. I have the record player out. The lid is off. Don't lose the lid. I feel like it's good there. It's not good there, folks. Let's see if I can find a way to step on it. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Paddle down. I chose Rapa Nui because every time there's a world event for outrigger, Rapa Nui usually shows up, and I always cheer for them because they're a small nation. And you know, like just like how if you're watching the World Cup or something, you root for the underdogs. Let's put that there. I have the record in my hand. It is on the record player. Okay. I've turned it on. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's skipping. It's not very loud. You might not be able to hear it. The pitch is off, but I'm listening to a record. I was worried about content matching, but I doubt you can hear what's happening. I'll get it as close as possible. It's spinning. That's all you're gonna get. I would really like to save this footage so that you can actually see it when the time comes. I'm being a little rough with my records, I know. I'm usually very careful. But these are desperate times. Oh, it feels good, guys. I was not convinced I was gonna be able to do that. I know I didn't listen to it for very long. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm very yelly right now. Like I feel like Jesse cut down the yelling like by 40% or so. And I know these type of record players aren't very good for your records either. But out of fairness, we listened to what? 10 seconds of music. I think it's gonna be okay. We're really moving around here. I like this. This is great. Ah! Okay. The backpack's going back on. quickly. Oh gosh. Ah! Now is not the time. Oh, please. Okay, so the hardest part is getting the backpack back on. We got it. Oh, I'm gonna stop the footage so I don't lose it. My hair is a little disheveled. I'm basically back at land. Almost back to the dock. Why is my video lagging so bad? Oh, whatever. That was hard. These straps make it so much harder. Woo! But I'm so happy we got there. I'll talk to you guys when I'm back at the dock. Oh guys, we did it. Sporting a new hairstyle. As you can see, there's my canoe, my trusty canoe. Oh, I took a look at the footage, it looks good. That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. It's way windier than I feel it like it looks on the footage. But we did it. I didn't get very much good B-roll. I was gonna there's tons of seals around all the time and birds. I want to get some good footage. I didn't. I'm sorry. But I achieved what I wanted to achieve, and you can actually hear the record playing very, very briefly, but you can. So, thank you for joining me. I feel like this might be my outro. It might not be. You might see me back in my record room for maybe a little bit of reflection, but I'm very excited about how this first episode went. And it's very possible we're going to get, well, you know, it's actually totally my plan to do more videos like this. Perhaps not quite as extreme, but I really wanted to, you know, go out with a quick off the line, you know, big bang. I feel like I've accomplished that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Folks, really appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Bye.